Hi everybody, Beth here, and today I'm going to give you my brief thoughts, hopes and dreams for Security Breach, given that we got a quote-unquote tech demo slash teaser slash kind of a trailer but not really a trailer. We'll kind of get into that in a second. For the Security Breach that happened on today's stream over on NVIDIA GeForce, giving the exclusive first look of the RTXO Exxon. I don't know, graphic card, computer cards, gaming cards, graphics, something like that. They also had Fortnite on the stream. I don't know. I was just there for the Freddy. I was there for the killer animatronics. That's it. um, but yeah. Previously, Steel Wool Games had posted a tweet being like, "Hey, there's gonna be a really exciting reveal on January 12th. Go to this stream to find out more information." Woohoo! And everybody kind of was like, "Oh, great! This is gonna be awesome. We're gonna get a new Five Nights at Freddy's. We're gonna get a trailer. We're gonna get some more information. We're gonna get a lot more questions. You know, woo! Excited Avatar Cabbage Man kind of thing." Which, granted, Steel Wool did not say that was going to be the case, but it probably should have worded it a little bit differently, so it's not like. Let me see if I can pull up the tweet real quick. Yes, tune in tomorrow for a Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach reveal during the GeForce RTX Game On's broadcast event. Yeah, nothing that says, oh, it's going to be super long or nothing specific, but it was vague enough that people jumped to assumptions and assumed. And you know what they say about assuming. But skipping ahead of that, the teaser trailer kind of vibe thing happened, and it's about a minute long, about 58 seconds according to the tweet that has the video clip of it. And first, people understandably react kind of like, "Oh, that's it? That's it?" And Scott pointed out that, and I'm quoting exactly from the Reddit post, "Hey everyone, I just wanted to comment real quick about today's release of quote-unquote trailer 2. What you saw today was originally intended as more of a tech demo and wasn't supposed to be the second official trailer. In fact, gameplay was intentionally withheld from the video for use in the next trailer. Viewing this as a tech demo does showcase some of the new locations well, I think, but viewing it as an official trailer can be disappointing, and I get that, and I'm sorry. So if you try to wipe the trailer 2 tag from your mind, then I promise you'll be much happier when you see the actual second trailer. The official second trailer will be revealed in March." So technically this was a tech demo kind of showcase thing to kind of showcase this cool graphic RTO on whatever it is, like I said before, graphic cards and the nitty gritties of that. I don't. But on the positive side, we have a relatively official timeline for when the next trailer is going to come out, and we're also going to know that that trailer is going to have some gameplay footage. So, yay! Happiness all around. So what did happen in this trailer? This trailer, basically we go from the front of the Pizzaplex, and we get to see a little bit more of it. We see the gift shop, we see a couple of dining tables upstairs, lots of cool, kind of fun. This scene, to me, the Pizzaplex is giving me a vibe of like a mix between a Dave & Buster's, which is kind of like an adult, family-friendly Chuck E. Cheese kind of place, where it's like arcades, sports bars, there's a restaurant in there and stuff, along with giving me some vibes of amusement parks like Six Flags, California's Great America, that kind of stuff. And kind of gives me that kind of vibe, and it's almost kind of like a weird combo of Dave & Buster's and an amusement park. But I don't know if we'll get a technical term for what Pizzaplex is. But, you walk, we're panning in, we get to see a lot more detail, some of this structure has changed. We get to see a gift shop, which also has a little bit of a cartoon character as kind of like some of the promotional images images in the universe. Kind of like, you know how like they have the pictures of the characters on the product shelves to kind of be like, ooh, it's this character. But it's a character that appears to have a sun for a face and a dress, so it could be a partner character with Moon character that we saw in the first trailer. Because yay, we definitely need the sun and the moon. I mean, we got Majora's Mask with Moon Guy, and now we're gonna have hopefully not the angry sun from Super Mario gal. Figure something out. So we go through that, and then we cut to what appears to be a food court. The first half of the food court kind of has a Mexican restaurant vibe, which is some people are theorizing that this is the El Chip restaurant that El Chip is advertising in the games. So that could be it. Big important thing that happens is that we get a waiter robot that kind of swerves by delivering food, and he has a sombrero. I don't know if anybody's given him a name yet. I'm thinking, Tim might be a nice name. It's Taco Tim. He delivers the tacos. Or something. I don't know. But yeah. Some people are also theorizing that might be a game mechanic where if you're playing as Gregory, you have to avoid getting seen by the wait staff robots or the robots that aren't the glam rocks for a while, because they'll alert Vanny to where your location is, or they'll alert the night guard, and the night guard will take you to Vanny thinking, oh, Vanny might be pulling some like, I can't find my son or the kid I'm babysitting. You gotta help me out, blah 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 blah. Kind of vibes in the night guard. Well, put this in parentheses. I'm assuming Vanny is not doing this while she's in the rabbit costume. I'm assuming she's in normal attire that isn't a rabbit costume that's patchwork. So the guard would obviously trust her a little bit more. Though we don't know. We don't know how smart or oblivious the night guard is, but besides the point. Basically, the idea is that you'd have to avoid and sneak around the wait staff so that way you didn't get caught and either taken to Vanny or have Vanny alerted to your location for whatever reason. But yeah, the second half of the food court area that I'm kind of calling it kind of has a diner vibe. There is a little bit of that kind of classic sci-fi cartoon where it's like whenever they do stuff talking about the future, they always have like robots standing as the bartender, and like they make the drinks and stuff. So it kind of gives me that kind of retro cartoon in the future kind of vibe, which I really like. I really like the looks, the colors, just everything's looking a little crazy, and I like it. And then we cut to either underground or backstage, which refers to, it's a term used a lot in amusement parks or places like that where it's like the backstage is where the guests can't see anything. This is where like, employees go to have their breaks, put their stuff up, business stuff that doesn't directly affect the guests kind of stuff. So it looks like this is either underground or it's in a separate-ish location. There's a right-left sign, ominous red lighting, because of course, Freddy Fazbear can't be subtle about the danger. It's just a requirement. And then it kind of leads up to a catwalk leading up to a office building, a relatively large office building that I think is going to be either the head security office or another office where you can either hide get some lore details, or even kind of a mix of both, or something's going to happen in that office that's going to be very important to either gameplay, story, or both. So there's that. And then it ends. The trailer ends, and there's that. And that's visually what we see. Voice-wise, we do have some voiceover with this, and I think it's kind of interesting. We have Vanny's voice first off, and she's like, Gregory, it's getting late. It's time to go home and go to bed. So Vanny's obviously trying the whole, be sweet, be totally, I'm totally trusting, man. Gotta trust me, dude. I'm just a woman walking around in a fursuit, pretending to be an animatronic. Bullshit. Sorry about that, but yeah, Vanny's obviously trying to get Gregory's trust. She's talking about this, and then when we get to the second half of the diner food court area, the voice changes. It's either a new voice effect for Vanny, or it's a different voice actress altogether. My money's kind of leaning more on a different character, which, ooh, yay, more psychotic crazy ladies, yay! I'll explain why I'm kind of excited about that in a moment, but there's a second voice, and she goes, I'm always watching, which first immediate thought, security guard, is that you? Is this another character? Who is this character? Something ain't right. And then the next voice clip is mwah, beautiful. Clearly, I am a supervillain, evil villain laugh. And it's like kind of thing, and I love it. But yeah, and that's pretty much the gist of what happens voiceover wise. So yeah, that's kind of fun. Let me get to the point I wanted to make regarding the crazy psycho ladies. My hope for the game for Security Breach is that either Vanny or this new female antagonist character, because I'm assuming she's antagonist, given how unfamily friendly she sounds in relation to I'm always watching. I I don't want Vanny or this other character to be complete victims. I don't want them to be kind of passive in being like, oh yep, there's just a puppet on a string, boop a doop a doop a doop. Part of me kind of wants Vanny to be as nuts or even crazier than Glitch Trap. Like Glitch, she just needed the right push to just go about and shine on the crazy diamond. Part of me, even though it would be completely out of character and completely ridiculous, just a moment of Glitch Trap just being like Gregory and Glamrock being like, my bad, I didn't realize she was this insane. My bad. Sorry. I'll try again next time. Kind of thing. I want to have more than just William Afton being the purple wearing murderer, psychopath, or whatever. I don't want Will to have all the fun, if that makes horrible sense. But there's a lot of potential and fun, exciting things, and it's like I don't want Vanny to just be like, I guess passive. I don't know if passive is the right word, but I don't want her to be like, she just happened to be there at the wrong day and has really no agency with. Bleh. She's a puppet on the string, flapping away on her arms, or I don't. I also really want for Security Breach an explanation on how this relationship works between her and Glitchtrap. Like, is Glitchtrap pulling a Ratatouille and, like, controlling her and she's conscious about this? Is he slipping her subliminal things, making her think that she's wanting to do this? Is it like a Danny Phantom possession thing where it's like he's possessing her? Or is this kind of like is Glitchtrap even a part of this? Or is he just off sitting in the back room watching whatever's on the break room TV, waiting for her to figure out how to connect the virus into an animatronic so he has something to work with? Or are we gonna go all, culty on culty stuff? But yeah, so that's I was kind of hoping for whether or not we'd get confirmation on whether or not the night guard, who's named Vanessa, and Fanny, who's Vanny, are like whether we're having a Jekyll Hyde situation where it's like the guard is trying to help and then something triggers and it's another side of her or something like that. Or if it's just kind of a case of what happened with Jeremy and Mike, where it's like, you're Mike, you're Michael, he's Michael, are there any other Michaels I need to know about? And so on and so forth. But yeah. But all things considered, this teaser tech demo was actually really cool, and while I do think that it should have been framed a little bit better, so Scott didn't have to come out and be like, I get it, guys, this is kind of disappointing, but it's coming. There's something cool coming. But, this kind of has this brings the gears a turning, so to speak, and it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to get back on that FNAF hype train and be like, okay, what does any of this mean? Get the sticky notes up on the wall and figure out what's going on. Because, oh boy, I'm excited. I want to know more about the story. What's going on? Why are there so many cool voices? Tell me more, Scott! But, yeah, so those are my rambling thoughts about the teaser tech demo trailer thing we got today, and kind of my mini hopes and stuff for Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of the day, and feel free to leave comments and suggestions down below in other FNAF related news or Pokemon news or whatever you want to hear from me. Let me know in the comments. So yeah, have a wonderful rest of the day. Thank you so much for stopping by and listening, and see ya!